What's the longest we can hold a flashlight for, given the upcoming change to Build to Last that allows you to return 198% of an item's charges during a trial? The longest lasting flashlight is the utility flashlight, which lasts for 12 seconds. Long life battery and heavy duty battery add 6 seconds and 4 seconds respectively. That's 22 seconds by default. Streetwise reduces item consumption rate by 25% and can stack up to 4 times by having other survivors take it and stand within 8 meters of you. This is an effective doubling of the item's charges, as we're using the flashlight with 100% increased efficiency. That's 44 seconds of having the flashlight held down. Built to Last then returns 198% of those charges, so that's 44 times by 2.98. So all in, you can solo hold a flashlight for 131.12 seconds. Here's how that looks. I know I'd have to tap it to blind you again, but let's just...
Spotlight. How long does this last for?
We're halfway.
It'll never stop.
I found a purple flashlight in a box once, and I spent the entire game clicking it, and I only had half charges.
Yeah, because clicking uses like no charges. It's
Ridiculous.
mad.
Dane.
They should make it like so that every time you click it, it uses like 10% of the charges, and just not announce it, and just make that a thing. Just to
But if every
to
time
make
you
people
run it,
laugh.
it just uses 1 charge then.
Well,
He wasn't even the guy that said that.
Videos forever.
I could heal you, but I don't feel like it.
Oh, you don't get those altruism points.
I don't even need it.
I'm helping. I'm shining the flashlight on the wound to help you.
You gotta put salt on the wound. Down him.
Wow.
That's so dumb.
So this is only like 2 perk slots devoted to this, and you've just got items that last the entire game.
Yep, pretty much.
It's kinda...
BM. Sorry about the BM. The other thing to bear in mind is we are getting a 100% reduction in charge usage because of Streetwise. You're not going to get that regularly.
You saying you don't like walk around in a gang of 4 survivors in actual games?
I mean, sometimes.
You hear like 4
That's the fun way. I see no god except me. New Trapper's kind of not very powerful, guys. Ow.
Nice.
Oh, really?
You know what's coming next. We can pass the flashlight between players with Build to Last to really push this to the extreme and see just how long a single beamer can last in a trial. The calculation is 44 times 8.98, which is our base charges plus Build to Last 4 times, and that totals 395.12 seconds, or 6 minutes and 35 seconds. That doesn't sound like a lot when we've had toolboxes and medkits of over 1,000 charges in the previous videos in this series, but think about that. That's like holding down a beamer for 1/3 of a trial. That's massive. I've been getting a lot of criticism for these videos, and these seem to be rooted in a total lack of understanding of their purpose. No, this isn't realistic. It's about pushing the limits of the upcoming changes to these perks. These aren't strategy or guide videos. They're just fun little experiments. A few of you have been downright nasty while not understanding the maths at all, which is confusing because these aren't particularly complicated calculations. I had one guy say, "Jesus, man, do better," after criticizing the video for 2 things he'd made up. They literally got angry at me for things that I didn't do. If any of you are wondering why I don't reply to comments the same way I used to, this sort of, frankly, bizarre behavior is why. This is free content. If you don't like it, you can just not watch it. Anyway, we've still got maps and keys to cover, and I think I'll be doing these in one video as they're a little bit less interesting. Until then, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.